My name
Yes.
is costistoregas. I'm the CEO of this wonderful eye company, and I need you because I've been hearing reports. I've been getting press people hounding me every single minute. In fact, my phone is buzzing right
Absolutely.
now.
Absolutely.
So I want you to tell me what's going on. And I've got my chief revenue officer, Jay, that you see there as well.
Hi, Jay. Nice to meet you.
And
Hello.
he's worried even more than I am. Sometimes I try to pretend that revenue forecasts are an imagination, but he's real. So let us hear what's going on.
What's going on?
What's going on is we're currently facing an active intrusion from an unknown number or group of malicious attackers. They are currently launching attacks on all of our systems. I and my team are working very hard right now to kind of limit what of our systems is visible to them and build up the security of the boxes and the different machines that we have on our network. I don't know if there's a way that I can share a document with you, but I've prepared a document with a list of our services and their current status as of about 2 minutes ago when I logged off from my team and came over here to meet with you. I'm working on a user impact study for the services that are down, and also for the I'll basically include a potential impact for any and all of our services if they should be down. I also have a list of our complete business injects and those that are in progress. As of right now, we have met every business inject that has been outlined. We took a full asset inventory, completed and submitted that for your review on time. We currently have a password policy being enforced across all of our Windows systems. We're working on extending that to all of the Linux and Palo Alto boxes and the firewall as well.
Okay. Can I just stop you just for a second? So
Absolutely.
you talked about services being down. It's great that we have a document that's summarizing it all. I think that's very important. But right now, in this moment, what can our clients do and not do?
What our clients can currently still access their email, clients and employees alike. Our medical records platform is still up and running. Our security onion is still tracking it's still tracking all of the current vulnerabilities that we have, and we're working on enhancing its capability. As of about 5 minutes ago, we had AD, bind, and e-commerce. Our e-commerce platform just went down as soon as I logged on to talk with you guys. So we have dedicated system admins on each of those working to bring those back up.
Yeah, obviously that cost us, we're dead in the water revenue wise without
Absolutely, without the e-commerce.
so,
What are we going to tell people? Tomorrow morning, I have a board meeting in the afternoon. What am I going to tell people? When can you have a fix? When can you identify these intruders? When can you do something to contain them?
So we are in the progress of working on an incident report. We've identified a number of source locations that we know that some of these attacks are coming from. We're looking at documenting that and submitting it to authorities to potentially make arrests and or limit the amount of bad actions that they're able to take on our systems. And the important thing to understand here is that this is a very dynamic attack, right? We've had e-commerce, we've had the commerce platform up for a large majority of the 2 hours that have already taken place in this business day. It only recently went down. It's possible we'll have it back up in 5 minutes. It's possible we'll have it back up in an hour. I don't know if I can make any safe promises as to this is a time that it will be up, but what I can say is that we are doing everything that we can to make sure that the business makes money. Because if you guys don't make money, then my paycheck goes away too. I have a vested interest just as much as you guys.
This is true, but you gotta tell me a little bit more about how you're using your assets. You've got how big is your team?
8 people.
And how do you communicate today with them? I know that you're constrained a little bit. So how do you communicate? How do you make sure that your plan of attack goes as planned?
So we have a shared Google Drive where with authenticated login access, so only our users can get in to it, and we're using that to take notes, document everything that we find, and fill in the gaps. Obviously, we're all remotely. This pandemic is affecting each of us in different ways. We're all remotely, but we have an active video and voice call going on for the duration of each business day. We're always talking with one another, always engaging with one another. We have the means to share files with one another, and also really just talk to one another face to face, even though we're all in different remote locations. So
And how do you set your team objectives?
Team objectives are set by myself. So I established a plan of action at the beginning of this competition. We're minimizing our device and service downtime as much as possible, trying to prioritize those mission critical services, especially user and employee communication and the commerce platform. We're trying to utilize some shorter planned outages to implement the security measures that we would like to. We are all up documenting all exploits and intrusions that we find. And we're also doing our best to provide technical support through users supporting their needs, their deadlines, potentially even through alternative means if necessary. Like in the case with the CTO working from home, we're currently in the process of enabling him to make sure that he can still get his work done.
I think protecting our clients' data and medical records is first and foremost. Those cannot be exfilled.
Absolutely.
Wherever these actors are coming from. And again, then the next priority has to be getting e-commerce back up. With no business, we have no business, obviously. So, you know, we need, you know, you guys are our team, you know, and we're counting on you to get us through this without a doubt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think that it's going to be important to open some new communication channels. I don't think I've ever met you. You know, I've been the CEO for 15 years now, and I've never met you. So I don't know what you do. I don't know where you live, but I know that right now you're critical to the success of my company. So I want to open up a communication channel with you. I don't know your reporting arrangements, but right now you are the man. So
absolutely.
I'm going to suggest that in 24 hours we get together again. And in the interim, I know you're going to be fighting the good fight, but I want you to prepare some kind of a report that I can take with me, not a written report, but an assessment that I can take with me to our board of directors later on tomorrow afternoon. I want you to be able to tell me just what are the systems that you're handling, but not from the technology side, because you can tell I'm not a technician. I have no idea. Half the things that you said, I have no idea what they mean, but I need to be able to communicate those to my board. So I need you to tell me, what are the systems you're protecting from the client side? In other words, how do they see the impact? I then want you to tell me what the current situation is tomorrow morning. I know it's a rapidly changing situation, but do the best you can. And then I'm giving you this offer, anything I can do to help. I've never met you before, but all of a sudden, I understand you're important. So let me know if there's anything I can do to help you and your squad improve the chances of success, because I need a success more than anything. I got this guy on my back, my revenue officer, Jay, on my back all the time. We're not going to get any money. We're not going to get any money. And I know that. And he knows that. And you should know that as well. That it's key. So the e-commerce side, the security, and our brand reputation are all intermingled. Jay, I'm worried, but I'm going to ask you, do you have any kind of final things for this young man?
No, we need the plan. We need to understand that you're using your resources effectively and identifying where you need help. It's okay to ask for help.
Awesome. So I just want to recap to make sure that I have my goals clear. I need to present to you so you can present to the board a more business-minded view of what kind of systems we're dealing with, and also then just kind of a client perspective as well. What can clients do? What can't they do? And how will they be affected throughout this ongoing attack? And then finally, identify any areas that I can ask you guys for help or added support if necessary.
You got it. It's
Awesome.
time to go. I got my next appointment. So
Great.
do good work.
Awesome. I've sent you what I have in terms of a report, and take care. I'm looking forward to speaking with you tomorrow.
Thank you.